Hey guys, how's it going? It is Mr. Crayfish and welcome back. Today, I've got something amazing to show you guys. So, I've been upgrading my mansion and we have installed lasers. These are not any ordinary lasers. These actually protect your house from other players because if somebody walks into it, they're going to be turned into literal dust. Now this is a command block creation and I am going to be doing a tutorial for this one today, so make sure you stick around to the last half of this video. But let's go ahead, let's get into this now. So here is my mansion. You guys know it, you guys love it. Let's head inside here and let's take a look at this new laser system we have installed here to protect our mansion from intruders. So we got one here at the front door and currently it is turned off, but as you can see we got a nice lever over here, and if we actually flick this, it's going to turn the laser system on. So it means nobody is going to be able to walk through our front door unless this is actually turned off. And have a look at this, we've got a beam of a red kind of array here going across the front door here, and pretty much you cannot walk through this because, as I mentioned, this is going to turn you into dust because it will honestly kill you instantly. This laser is not playing around, I'll tell you that right now. This laser is not playing around. Now this is not the only laser in my house because we actually have multiple entrances into my mansion here. If we come over to the garage and we just open up these doors here, if we go ahead and flick this lever here, it's going to turn on a laser across here. So we're now guarding against the garage door, or the door into the garage here. Now I am going to show you guys what happens when you walk into it real soon. We'll just check out a couple more of the lasers that we have installed in our house here. So for the side door as well, we'll flick on that lever there. That door is now protected, and we've also got one up in my bedroom, or I should call it the mod room now. And oh my god, it's already on. It is already on. We cannot get up there. How did I even get down here? We might have to go around. We might have to go around because we do not want to walk into that. So let's head outside here and let's just... Oh, super jump, super jump. Oh my god. Did you guys just see that super jump? It's a new feature in Minecraft. But have a look at this. We're at the top here now and the laser is on here. So we can actually protect. Let's say they get into our house somehow. We've now got another laser at the top floor here, so they can't actually get to us and we're safe in this room. And we can just turn that off. What I'm going to do now is show you guys what happens when you actually walk into this laser. But before I do that, if you are enjoying this video so far, make sure you go ahead and snap that like button. We need it snapped right in half. If you want to keep up to date with all my latest videos and creations like this, go ahead and subscribe. I suggest you press that majestic post notification button. And also, leave a comment below. Leave a comment below if you're in the squad. Sir Piggles, if I don't make this out alive, alright, you can have the mansion, you can have Crayfine Foods, you can also find the passcode to the vault over at Crayfine Foods as well, so you can have all the cheese and crackers you want. But let's go ahead, let's do this now, and actually, let's go ahead and walk into the laser. Oh my god, this is not going to end well. I'll tell you right now, this is not going to end well. Which one should we walk into? There's a lot of choices here about my death. There's a lot of choices about my death here. But maybe we should just pretend we're like somebody actually coming into their house here. So let's go around and let's see if we can break into the mansion here, because this will show how good this protection actually is. So we're just like, ooh, Cray's mansion, Cray's mansion. Let's go inside here. Oh! I told you guys, you literally get turned into dust instantly. So this thing will protect your house, no doubt about that. Sorry to disappoint you, Sir Piggles, but I kind of came back from the dead, so the mansion and all the cheese and crackers are still mine. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, you know. Sir Piggles hell disappointed. He's like, oh, what the flip? Did you just see him? He just did a what the flip. He was looking forward to those cheese and crackers, weren't you? Okay, you can have some cheese and crackers, Sir Piggles. I'm not that mean. I'm not that mean. Where's my cheese and crackers gone? Where's my cheese and crackers gone? Let's get some out for him. There he goes. There you go. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Sir Piggles. Don't want it. You don't want it? Oh my god, he's got a bit of an attitude. Let's pop that back into there. But what I'm going to do now is show you how to build this for yourself. Now, I've made this really easy for you guys because this is actually taking advantage of the new 1.12 functions feature. So what we're going to do is go on a single player here, and you want to select a world that you'll want to have these lasers inside of. So I've already created one beforehand. Maybe you want to create a new world, or you can even use an existing world. But I'm going to click on this one here. Then what I'm going to do is go down to edit here, click on open folder. Then this is going to take me to its world folder, and inside you should be able to find a folder called data. You want to click on that, and then a folder called functions. Double click on that one. Now you'll notice that there's nothing inside, and basically what we need to do now is actually download this function. So if you go to the video description right now, at the top you should find a download to a file here called lasers. So once you've downloaded that, we're going to open it up here, and what you want to do is simply drag this folder Mr. Crayfish into the functions folder here. And if you actually go inside of that, you'll see we have two functions in here. One is lasers for the lasers, and then the other one here is just a main function in case I want to add in more stuff later on. But once you've done that, what we're going to do is open Minecraft back up. Should still be on this screen. What we're going to do is go cancel, and then what we're actually going to do is load up this world now. So just play selected world. Now that we have the function in our world, we've actually got to load it up, and simply all we've got to do is open up chat here. Now you do have to have cheats enabled. What we want to do is type in game rule space game loop function. Now make sure it's exactly that. Then after that, we'll press space and then simply hit tab, and it should bring up Mr. Crayfish. And then after this, type in main. You're going to go ahead and simply press enter here, and now we actually have the lasers loaded into our world. Now that's loaded, we can actually start creating lasers. So let's create a kind of mock door here. So this might be the front of your house here. So let's create a door like this. And then let's grab some oak doors here. Let's place two let's put it on the back here. So this is the front of our house here, and just after these doors here, what I want to do is have lasers coming across here. So I want to have my dispensers here and here. So what we're going to do is 2 blocks down from this block here, so the air block underneath and then this grass block, what we're going to do is dig out that grass block. So we should have 2 blocks free under this block here. What we're going to do is on top of this block here, we actually want to place an armor stand. Now I've made this kind of, in a way, survival friendly. So we actually place the armor stand down in the hole like that. So it should look something like this so far. We're going to go ahead and grab out an anvil. Plonk that down. We're going to grab a name tag. And then we need to rename this to something special. So what we're going to do is determine kind of the gap in between here. So this is a 2 block gap between the 2 dispensers here. Well, they're pieces of wood, but they're where the dispensers are going to go in a second here. So it's a 2 block gap in between them. We also need to determine the direction we are looking at. So if you press F3 on your keyboard, we are facing south. Now this might be different for you, but don't worry. What we're going to do is open up the anvil here, pop in our name tag. We're then first going to rename it to laser with all capitals, underscore, then the direction we are looking at, which was south, and then another underscore and the gap between the 2 dispensers. Now I'm only supporting up to 4 block gaps, so if you want anything wider, you won't be able to do that, unfortunately. So the gap between it was 2, so we type in 2, and the name of it, as you can see, is laser underscore south underscore 2. We'll take that tag, and then we're going to right click this armor stand now. Now you won't get any response back, but this armor stand is actually named this now. So we're going to go ahead and grab out a lever here, and what we need to do is plonk it on the front face of this block here. It has to be on this block which is above the armor stand, but if we actually go ahead and we flick this lever down, you'll notice we now have a beam, basically a laser coming across the doors here. So that is pretty much set up. Now all we've got to do is actually just replace these logs here with our dispensers just to make it look a whole lot cooler. So what we're actually going to do first is, if you want to cover this armor stand up, we're actually going to place a block above it. You then want to get a piston, place it above that block facing downwards, and then simply just power that piston. And then let's go ahead and let's place our dispenser on top here facing inward to the door. Let's place another dispenser on this side, and then we'll place our lever back on this block here, which is now a dispenser. And if we go ahead and we flick it, have a look at that. We now have lasers going across here. How easy is that? And this is kind of the power of functions now. So just to quickly recap, when you're actually creating this, you want to put the arm stand on the left side of the door. You want to make sure you determine which direction you are looking at when you're facing from this side. So we are facing south. You could be facing north or east, so keep that in mind. You also want to determine the gap between the two dispensers here, which is 2 blocks. Yours could be 3 or even 4 block gap. And then simply just rename whatever that tag is. It could be like laser east 4. Let's just quickly do something here with this. So if we actually place that over, which way is east? This way is east. So if we actually place this down there in a hole like that, and we put a block above that, and then a lever, we actually need to rename it, so right click it with that, and then we just place a block above and then a lever here. You notice we have a laser coming across like that now, so we can actually put dispensers like this if we wanted to. And it's really super duper easy to actually create these lasers. Now have a look at this. This door is now protected by lasers. We cannot go inside here. If we go into game mode S, ready? We're gonna die. So there we go. We cannot walk into those lasers, and it's all the way over there. It's all the way over there. But as you can see, this door is now protected by lasers, and we can also turn it off, and we should be able to walk straight through like so. How cool is that? But that, my friends, is going to end off this video today. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and snap that like button, and I will see you guys for another video. Bye!